What you guys, got another video here for you. Hate the Windows 11 start menu? Try this. That's what we're going to be taking a look at today. So many people hate this monstrosity that Microsoft have come up with. It's not great. You can't customize it whatsoever, and it's a bit of an eyesore in my opinion. And what they need to do is literally rebuild a new start menu interface. They have got an upgrade coming, and I have made a video about that, so go check that out if you haven't seen it. But it's not great. All they've done is reverted back to the old menu. Now, I mentioned Start 11 in my previous video, and some people said, could you make an updated video on Start 11 so we can actually see how you can customize it and how you can get it to look a lot nicer on Windows 11 and much more usable than what we have with Windows 11. It's not a free program, as you can see here. You do need to purchase it, but there is a trial version you can try it out with. So let's go ahead and we'll get this set up in this video. It's pretty straightforward, but it is really customizable. And if you are using Windows 11, you definitely want to replace the start menu with Start 11, because in my opinion, it's the best start menu software out there today. And Microsoft will do well to hire someone from Start 11 to create a start menu for them, because what they've got right here is way better than what Microsoft are offering in Windows 11. And this is not even a sponsored ad or a promotion for Start 11. This is just my opinion. So when you open up the actual Start menu app, you can see we have Windows 7 style, modern style, Windows 10 style, Windows 11 style, Windows App style, Windows Pro style, or Windows Launcher style. Now, if you've purchased your key, you can put it in right here. I'm just going to use the trial for this video. So let me go ahead and put in an email address, and we can then verify that by clicking on the link they send you to your email. So let's go ahead and design our start menu. So we can either do it on the left or in the center. I'm going to go for the left here and just select left and click OK. Now we can go through and look at the styles right here for this. These are the start menu styles that you can choose. And I'll quickly rotate through these Windows 11 style menus. So at the bottom here, we do have the Windows App style, an upgraded Windows 11 style menu. So when we open this up, you can change the size of it, but you can see generally you've got your applications pinned in the left-hand side, and you've got all of the recent installed and so on the right-hand side. If you prefer the Windows Pro style menu, again, you can adjust the sizes by adjusting it by pulling it out and up. And again, we also have the other one here, which we just showed you, and I'll quickly show the Windows Launcher style as well. So you can choose which ones you like. There is 3 main ones at the bottom. So these are the main 3 ones at the bottom, and you also have some styles up the top. So let's have a look at the Windows 11 style right here. This looks like Windows 11, the old style menu. And then we've got Windows 10 style. So if you fancy going back to Windows 10 on Windows 11, you can do. You've got a more modern style right here. And we also have a Windows 7 style as well. Now, these are fully customizable. So I'm going to go with the Windows Pro style in this video, but you can choose whichever one you want. Once you're happy, move on down to the Configure menu. This is going to allow you to configure your menu the way you like. So for instance, you can add some more options down on this little right-hand panel right here. All you need to do here is click Add, and you've also got some options here. You've got separators, and you've also got add link shortcuts, but you've got standard locations here. So if you wanted to add, say, networking or video folders or picture folders or anything like that, Windows Terminal, you can add all those in and they will be on the menu. I'm going to keep it as it is, but you can see right here, you can add them in quite easily by just clicking on them and it will add them in. Next, we're going to move down to the Customize Menu Visual Appearance button right here. And again, this allows you to use the micro if you want to use that. You can see it's a little bit translucent there. We can see the background through it. But if you want to put the use micro effect on there, you can do, and it will do that for you. And you can change the colors of the menu as well to match all of your color coordination that you'd like to do. You can even adjust the transparency level as well by hitting the adjust button and moving the slider up and down, and this will allow you to adjust the background transparency level of your menu. I prefer it solid like that, so I'm going to leave it. Next, you've got your fonts here. I'm going to leave them as default. And we can also do visual touches right here, rounded corners. If you prefer those, you can toggle that on. If you turn it off, it's going to be pure square like this. So if you prefer the square look, you can, or you got the rounded look like so. And you can also do lots of other things inside here and customize it to your needs. And you can turn off or turn on whatever features you like animate the menu when opening it. We're going to leave that on. And again, we've got some other options right here as well. And down the bottom, we can use a custom menu background. You can toggle this on. And what this is going to do is open up a panel of pre-designed images by Start 11. And you can go ahead and select one of these. And what it will do is it will generate that background over your menu. You can use custom ones here that they've created, and I think they look quite nice as well. There's plenty to choose from in here. Just scroll right the way through and you'll be able to choose something that you like. There's ones like this as well if you prefer a bit more of a funky look, but again, you can choose whatever ones you want, or you could just toggle it off and turn it off. You can change the transparency and the settings on there as well. So that is the background menu image. So let's move on to the start button option right here. And you can see it's turned off by default. You can turn this on and you can change the start button to whatever you like. There's a few inside here. Choose which ones suits your needs. And again, I'm not sure if you can do custom. I'm pretty sure you can. You can see the download right here. So I'm pretty sure you can put a custom one in. But I'm just going to leave this on default as is because I prefer to have the Windows start button as is, as default. Next, we've got the taskbar. This is where you'd customize all of your taskbar settings. So you can let Start 11 enhance the taskbar by toggling this on. And you can say yes, enhance, and it will enhance it for you. I'm going to turn this feature off, but again, you can turn that on if you wish, and you can configure the enhanced toolbar. And you've also got features as well there you can enable as well. I'm just going to leave those off because I just prefer a basic start menu myself. Again, taskbar blur and transparency color and rounded corners. This is where you can customize the look and feel and the color of the actual taskbar. Again, I prefer just a solid dark theme color or a light color. Some people like colors on there. Some people like to have transparency right on like so. And you can turn the transparency right up so you get a fully transparent if you wish. I don't like that look, but some people do. But you do have full control over the taskbar where you'll be able to use those settings. And you can customize it to how you like. There's plenty of options inside here. There's some advanced options inside here as well. I'm going to leave that as is, but we can also show the seconds on the clock if you want to by toggling that on there, and it will add the seconds on the clock. And then you can also see change the start button look and position. If you wanted to do that, you can do. I'm just going to leave that as is because I don't need to change that. But again, you can do whatever you like with your machine, and it gives you full adjustments right there if you toggle that feature on. Next, we're going to come on down to apply a custom texture to the taskbar. If you want to do that as well, you can do. Taskbar size, this is where you'd obviously add in your taskbar size, whether you want to enable it to make it small, large, or whatever. I'm leaving it as is medium because my eyesight's pretty bad. So I'm just going to leave it like that. And I do prefer it just looking as is. I'm not really sort of a big tweaker of the taskbar. Some people are, but I just like to leave it like that. So next, what we're going to do here is pin some folders here. You can pin folders to the taskbar using these options right here. I'm not going to be doing that in my taskbar, but again, you could do that on your machine if you want to. You also have the Use Start 11 search in the Start 11 start menu. That's turned on. If you turn that off, the search on the start menu will disappear. So this is to control all of the search on the actual start menu. So you've got full customization on here. So you can use the old Start 10 style search if you want to by toggling that on, and you've got show Microsoft open tabs in the search results. If you want to do that, you can do. I'm just going to turn that one off, and there's a bunch of other stuff here you can mess around with. You can get real deep into the customization of the start menu with Start 11. So I'm just going to leave that as is, as we've got that all done. Let's move on down to the control. So here we have the control. You can go in and change these as you like. Then you have the settings backup. This is where you'd back up your config file, your settings config file for your menu, and you can put it onto another machine if you have multiple accounts with these start menus, and you can restore and reset all of those settings as well. So that is the control panel part. Now you can take a look at the menu itself. You can still customize this further if you want to with some of the actual groupings and the tinting of the actual icons and loads of other things inside the menu here. So right click, group, add group, and you'll see it will add a group right here. And all you need to do is add in another tab if you want to. You can rename all of these as well to get more customization. So let's just customize it a little bit just to show you what it can actually do. So inside Office, I can add another tab. Let's go here, add another tab. And now you can see there's a little gray background right here. You can change the colors to all this as well. And now you can call this whatever you like, whether you want to call it games, productivity, media, MISC, or whatever it is you want to call yours. This allows you to drag and drop all of your little shortcuts to your applications to organize things and make it much more user friendly. So that's how you can create group tabs on here. You can even have all your applications shown in here as well by customizing that as well. It's fully customizable, like I've said before. So add as many tabs as you like here and as many groups that fit on your start menu. And you can drag and drop these into their designated locations. You can see I've just added another group here. Very simple, just drag and drop, organize all of your shortcuts. This is on a virtual machine, so there's not a lot installed on this system, but I'll show you the end result on Windows 10 because that's what my system is right now. But again, you can customize it how you like. Right click on that area, change the appearance, and you can change the colors to whatever color you like to match your color theme that you're trying to use. Obviously, you're not going to be using garish colors like this, but you can get the general idea. You can turn them off and go back to gray. If you find that's a little bit too dark, you can add a bit of transparency onto it and change the transparency down to say 50%, and it will just drop the transparency down. And this is entirely up to you how you like to set yours up. You've got also background textures that you can add to these. You've also got other settings inside the appearance of your start menu to give you full customization of it, and something that you don't have inside Windows 11 on their start menu. So you can see right here, we've got another area called icon tinting, and this will tint all the icons to whatever color you'd like. You can enable text shadows. You can also invert text colors. And you can do a bunch of different stuff like icon styles as well by changing the whole style of the icons. And you can switch back to the main Windows 11 start menu. All it's done is just hidden it a little bit and put theirs in its place. And this is something what it would look like if you've got it customized the way I just showed you. You can get it something like this, make it big or smaller. It's entirely up to you. This is how I'd add mine. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Get access to all my apps and they're all in nice categorized tabs so I can quickly find my games, my internet, my work and stuff like that. Really simple and easy to set up. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Just want to say a quick shout out to all my YouTube members. I really do appreciate the support and I shall catch you in the very next video. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.